going at home? My name is Fen and I'm a personal trainer and group exercise instructor. Today we're going to be doing a body weight workout at home. We're going to alternate between lower body and upper body. We aren't able to do every muscle group because we're limited to what we can do with our own body weight, but we're going to try to do as much as we can. Feel free to modify any of the movements that I do. For instance, squats, you can go as low as you like. Push-ups, you can do on your knees. What we're going to be doing is 16 reps of 10 different exercises. Alright? Let's start with the first one, squats. Feet are about shoulder distance, hip distance, or a little wider than shoulder to hips. You want it to be a comfortable position. Your toes and knees are going to be turned slightly out. Like I said, we're going to be doing 16. Sorry if I miscount. So push that butt back and down like you're sitting in a chair. Your butt comes to about knee heights. There you go. Chest lifted, abs braced, eye gaze forward. That's 13, 14, 15, and 16. Good. We're going to do push-ups and a down dog. Taking your hands nice and wide. Probably wider than your yoga mats. Body brace in a plank. You can come into your knees. Elbows bend to about 90 degrees, chest to elbow height. Come up and do a little stretch. Stretching those calves and hamstrings. So making your way to 16 of these. Again, knees or toes, your choice. We're breaking up each push-up with this down dog. Get a little stretch in the shoulders, chest, calves, and hamstrings. Halfway done. I have a hard time counting to 16 when I'm cueing, so feel free to do exactly 16. And like I said, I'll do my best to get to 16. Last two. And last one. Good. Lunges are next. So for feet hips distance apart, I'm going to slide one back. Alright, I'm going to show you the side view. Nice long stride. So when that back knee bends down, both knees are roughly 90 degrees. Good, chest lifted. It's a vertical drop. You're trying not to shift forward as you lunge. And you also don't want your feet too close together because then your knees will become less than 90 degrees, which puts a lot of pressure on those kneecaps. Eye gaze straight ahead is probably the best for balance. We're on 12, 13, looking good. Good, you can just turn all the way around, get the other leg in front. Again, nice long stride. Feet are, again, hip distance apart. There are train tracks. Each foot would be on its own track. So we're not moving to the beat of the music. Technique is way more important than cadence or rhythm. So focus on this and go as slow as you need to go. As fast as you like to go. 14, 15, and 16. Good. So that means we're back to upper body now, mountain climber. Here you're going to have your wrist underneath your shoulders. So you don't want slanted arms. You want vertical arms to start in a plank. And alternately pull your knees in. We're going to do 16 per knee. That'd be 32 total. There's 5. Eye gaze on the floor right between your thumbs. Keep your abs nice and braced, strong through the arms. We're trying to keep our pelvis level. So if there's a coffee or wine or something you don't want to spill, maybe it's milk on your tailbone or your butt, you don't want it to spill by keeping that pelvis nice and steady. Okay, I lost count, sorry. think that was it. All right, back to lower body. So we're gonna go step into a wide squat, stepping out the right leg and together, out the left, good. And then we can do what's called this transverse, so more on a back diagonal. So if that's to the wall, and that's to the wall, you're also gonna step to the back corner. I'm still doing that wide squat. So you can see my knees and toes are pointing out to the corners of the room. Good, and it's gonna do that same thing, except my chest now faces the corner of the room. So front of the room, front of the room, corner of the room, corner of the room. So I'm pretty sure we've done 16 squats by now. So I'll just make this the last round. Perfect. Way to go there. So we're back onto a plank position. A lot of body weight exercises are going to involve planks, push-ups, squats, lunges. Yeah, so we're on our elbows, and you can hold it right here. This is a very challenging position for your transverse abdominis. Squeezing the glutes, quads, your shoulders, forearms, abs. Good, if you want a little more challenge, you can do what I call a hamstring curl. Trying to kick your own butt. What your goal is to try to keep your knees right where they are, knees next to each other, and you drive your heel towards your butt. Good. So if you're holding the plank and not doing the movements, you're going to count to 6 breaths. Inhale and exhale, nice and slow. It's going to take about 30 seconds. And then here, we're doing about 16 butt kicks. All right, I have no idea how much I've done. The goal really is not so much about the numbers. It's good to have a number in mind, get you to a certain goal, get you to a fatigue point. But the ultimate goal is fatiguing that muscle so that you hit muscle overload. In that case, it gets stronger. All right? Each time you hit muscle overload, get stronger with the next workout. All right, curtsy lunge. So curtsy lunge, I'm going to take my right leg, I'm going to step it cross behind, nice stride, nice long stride back, and then bending into that, bending into those knees. Oh, I'm getting tired. You can hear my breath, right? All right, so option to point out. I'm keeping most of the weights here in my left leg. And then if you want to work on your balance, feel free to do 8 just like this. So your legs are externally rotated. It means your toes and knees are both turned out. And they're still aligned with each other. And if you want to add a leg lift for some balance, you can do that. So this right leg is pointing to the corners of the room. Still maintaining that turned out of the curtsy. Good. I think that was 8. So if you look at a turned out position, everything's turned out, and then I slide this back. And then we have the tap version for 8. You can also do all 16 with balance. When you do a workout at home, it's very, very challenging, right? It's tough to find the motivation when you have so much distraction at home. So really it's about applauding yourself for doing something. Every little thing is better than doing nothing, right? So if all you have time for is to do 3 squats today, great. 3 squats is great. It's again better than nothing. In fact, when you sit down, stand up, you're squatting. Try to reward yourself and applaud yourself for meeting all little goals. Because big goals are always met by meeting smaller goals. All right, what's next? All right, we get to finally do some abs. So here, I'm gonna lay down. This is what I call the can-can. So here's your basic crunch. Lifting the head, neck, and shoulder blades. The can-can, because you're kicking your leg up. All right, so we'll kick a leg up as we do our crunch. We'll do 16 total. So that's 8. We'll do 8 more, 8. Try not to pull on your neck. Use your abs to lift the head, neck, and shoulders. we're doing 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Getting back into our wide squat. So feet are about hip distance here. Here's 2 times hip distance, and here's about 3 times hip distance. Turn the toes and knees out to the corners of the room. Lower your hips until your knees are vertical, right over those ankles. All right? Do what you need to do with your hands for balance. You're going to be doing heel lifts. So this is an isometric. We're keeping all these muscles in the lower body engaged as we do a heel lift. So they don't really get a break, these glute muscles. So that's the 6th one. All right, so that was 8 on each side. If you want to do a bonus burn for 8, 7, both heels up, 6, 5, 4. Last one. Well done. Shake out those legs. All right, final exercise. 10th exercise, wraps it all up. Superman. So every time we crunch, we're flexing our spine this way, right? So we want to take it to the opposite direction, just to keep our posture in check. So Superman, body in a straight, arms straight forward, legs back, or you can have your body at a narrow X. So a narrow X is arms reaching to the corners of the room or the mats, legs reaching. Do 16 of these. You want to keep your chin down, even though I'm looking over. You want to keep your chin down, tucked, head and neck aligned with your spine. Legs as straight as possible, arms to a Y, up to the corners. Last one. All right, take it back for a stretch. That was it. Great job. Of course, feel free to do some stretches on your own. We've got quad stretches, all that good stuff. This video is focused on the workouts. I'll do another video on stretches. But way to go. Keep up the great work, guys.